The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Y'all seen it. We all watched it. We gonna talk about it. All right, and all that and more. And we got special guest Jason Betts here on Pyro Power Hour. We'll see you on the other side. There you go. Good morning, you guys. We're back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I don't know what's going on with Kyrie's. Oh, there we go. You good, girl? You hiding the trade? You hiding the trade, Kyrie?
No, absolutely not.
All right, we are back with another episode, you guys. It is post Super Bowl, and we want to congratulate the Kansas City Chiefs because you guys are the Super Bowl champions. I'm not that big of a football fan, but you know, woo woo, y'all do your thing, yay, woo woo. We got special guests today. So excited to have him on the show. We got a lot to talk about today. And if you are just coming in, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It does help our algorithm. And we try to spread the love, y'all. We try to spread the love. All right, you guys, listen. There's been a lot going on. I don't know. First of all, how you doing, Kyrie? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I was rooting for Philadelphia.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Oh. You know, I didn't know who to pick because personally, I was not. I'm not a fan of football. You know, I do like to look at things. You know, some things that them tight pants. I think personally, I think football is one of the gayest sports I've ever seen in my entire life. You're wearing these tight pants. You're slapping butts. You're rubbing up and all each other. And I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, they don't even do that on there. That's just me personally. Who's in the comments? Good morning, Sean Kingsey. Thank you for joining. St. James in the house. And Cupcake222. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Love you, boo. I like Cupcake. She always says hi to me when I'm in the fire squad, in the with the Thai squad when I'm in the thing. Oh, look who else is getting there. Volvo to Love. Thank you so much for joining. Raymond Torres. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Don't forget to bring them on in, y'all.
It was a close game. But like I rooted for Philadelphia because I was going, even though both quarterbacks are black, I went with the all black quarterback. And Jalen Hurts is fine. So yeah.
I don't know their names. I saw a lot of 5 men on that field. Okay, a lot of 5 men. It was just beautiful.
Not like Jalen Hurts.
Oh, okay, well, listen. I don't even know who he is.
Quarterback from Philadelphia.
Oh, praise God. I don't know why. So I see in the background you say you can't hear. I'm not sure why. Can you hear me, Kyrie?
I hear you.
Okay, yeah. Well, everybody got that Boost Mobile, the back screen, the back.
It is.
I would go out and come back in if you can.
I did that. Oh
no, not you. I'm talking to the person in the back. Go out and come back in.
What happens if I come in on the regular way?
Well, you're fine now, but let's not mess with what God got's planned, okay? Cupcake says Jalen Hurts is fine. Ooh, okay.
Baby, listen.
Raymond Torres says, I just wanted to be a towel boy. Oh, okay. Well,
right.
Go ahead and towel it up, girl. Towel it up. St. James says, Mother said Hurts is her man. Y'all gonna fight.
Well, we on box because that's been box.
Listen. Good morning, Ray Bishop. Good morning, sir. Did you lock up the church? It's a church well over there. Praise God. Where is mother? I know. I bet you she's with Jalen Hurts. I bet you that she's with Jalen Hurts.
I heard her. I bet she ain't.
Those are fighting words. Y'all gonna tell mother to come on in here and that Kyrie's ready to fight. We don't need to have that in the Pyro Media family. Praise God. We all need to get along to get along.
I don't do that, dude. Now,
all right. Well, let's go ahead and get into some things here before we get started. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. First and foremost, can you hear me in the back now? Yeah. Not you. I'm just talking to the green room. Everybody got that Boost Mobile, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't care what you say.
Can y'all hear me? Huh. Still can't hear. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Nothing happened. He heard you fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Check your check his computer. Check your computer.
Check your iPods. Oh.
Check it.
iPods. I don't know. I don't want to bring him on until he gets that fixed. See, Cupcake can hear me fine. Praise God.
Yes,
Ray Bishop says we're insured if it's not. Use a different phone or computer. Not sure. Oh, I know why.
See?
I know what's going on with him. It's not us, though. Make sure your audio is set on your settings. We have trouble setting. It's not us. I can't help your audio settings, girl. Okay? Anywho, see, Deborah Winters, how you doing, Queen? Hey, Jackie Davis. Good to see you. Yes. Jackie Davis, good morning. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. While we're waiting to go ahead and get everything together, or our guests getting everything together in the background, we're going to go ahead and talk about our sponsors. Let's go ahead and talk about first the coldest water. The coldest water is here to offer our audience an exclusive discount on all their products. Take advantage of this awesome deal by visiting this link or using this QR code that's on here. You'll get 10% off on all things on that website, and it's exclusive to our Pyro Media audience, our Pyro Media maniacs. Bullet and Flight listeners, you can also grab this deal as well by going to our website at Yahoo. At pyromedianetwork.com, or you can go to our YouTube and any of our social media platforms where we stream and go ahead and look at the links that we posted in these videos as well. So shout out to y'all. And I don't know, I might send the links over to Bullet and Flight so that way they can go ahead and make sure they can share with their audience as well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll have to talk to the CEO extraordinaire over there. So thank you guys so much for Kyrie, where did you go? Y'all, are you good?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because you disappeared. Y'all making me nervous with your Boost Mobiles and your Cricket Wireless. Again, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what's going on. So we're going to continue going on with the show. Can you hear me, Jason, in the back? Y'all need to figure it out. I give you plenty of time to get on this show, y'all. But we're going to continue to go on and move on with the show. All right, y'all. We're going to move on to what you said?
I said, hey, Deborah Winters.
Oh, yes.
Where's Jason?
He's having some audio issues in the back, and I don't want to bring him on until he gets that fixed, so they're working on it right now. So hopefully they can get that fixed soon so we can bring him on. But
yeah, I definitely need to talk.
Yeah. Right. So today, what's happening today is Black Love Day. Did you guys know it was Black Love Day? I didn't even know that existed. Black Love is observed annually on February 13th. The day was created to demonstrate love, forgiveness, and acceptance among Black people. Ayo Handy Kendi, the founder of the African American Holiday Association, received inspiration to celebrate the day in 1993 after watching a movie where a Black man was murdered by other Black people. She decided to take action to promote peace and speak out against violence by creating the day, which has now expanded to include other races, but whatever. So that is I didn't know about this. Did you know about this, Kylie?
I like this though.
Ray Bishop said, "You see what happens when the guest church shows up for the sound check? Doesn't show up for the sound check. That's true."
I'm gonna let y'all do that because the guest church.
Hey, D number 3, thank you for joining. We appreciate you.
The sound was good. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and kick them out, and hopefully it resets themselves. So, oh, there we go. Are you? I don't know if they can. You hear us now? Just shake your head if you can. I can see. Oh, perfect. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it, Lord? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and welcome the. Oh, hold on one second. I don't want to get him on in the middle of anything. While we're doing that, we'll get him. Make sure he gets set up. We're gonna go into the birthdays of the day, and then we'll bring him on afterwards. Today is Jessica Robin Moore, popularly known as Jess Hilarious. She was born on February 13th, 1992. She's young. She started her comedy career by posting funny videos on social media. She has quickly become one of the biggest rising stars in the American comedy industry. She began her career in television humor, where she amassed enormous fame and developed into an actress. Her distinct brand of humor has made millions of people laugh, and she is currently pursuing a promising career while living out her comedic fantasies. Today, we're celebrating her big day. So shout out to this queen, Jessica Hilarious. We honor you, queen. Happy birthday, queen. Y'all Aquariuses, there's some good Aquariuses out here.
It is. My favorite Aquarius birthday was Saturday.
Who's your favorite Aquarius?
Brandy Rayana Norwood.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it.
I love the vocal Bible. She is the vocal Bible. I love her. I would never disrespect Brandy. She deserves all her kudos. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and bring on the LA premier producer extraordinaire, and he's quite handsome and good to look at. Let's bring on the Jason Betts.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey, Jason Betts.
Hey, what's up, Kwame?
How are you?
I'm good. My guys won the Super Bowl yesterday.
Yay!
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just happy that 2 black quarterbacks made history this past NFL Super Bowl. So woo woo, because I don't really give a dang about the NFL because they got rid of Colin Kaepernick, and he's still, I don't understand why his fine behind is not back in the thing. So I'm just still side-eyeing the NFL, and when I saw the audience, it seemed pretty white to me.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, no.
Well, those tickets were kind of expensive, but right. I will say in Kansas City, from Kansas City, there were a lot of my people there.
Oh, well, praise God.
I was
all right. Kyrie still gets mad that his Eagles lost. Listen,
okay.
They played a great game. I thought that they played a great game. I didn't watch it.
You said.
Well, how you know?
you know they
I'm
played
kidding.
a great game.
I saw a little bit because my bestie, who happens to be Jason Betts' beautiful, gorgeous wife, was keeping me posted because I told her, I said, I'm not watching this game, girl, because it's just too much and I don't have time. So you just keep me posted. Let me know 10 minutes prior to when the halftime game. That's what I'm looking at. I want to see the halftime shows. So, but we're gonna talk about that real quick in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Ray Bishop said it has its place, but it's forgettable. The number 3. What were you talking about? Posting the vocal posted. Y'all are not talking about Brandy Norwood like that.
They don't like Brandy.
Why y'all don't like Brandy?
I don't know. I love Brandy.
Brandy is everything.
I love Brandy. I work with her. That's my girl.
See?
Oh my God, y'all! I'm very shocked at you, Ray Bishop.
I'm not.
And you number 3.
It's shady as hell. I'm not shocked.
Oh my!
I don't know him.
But
I think my man needs to eat a Snicker or something.
Right? Is the glucose down, girl? Like, what's going on? Oh, not Brandy. I like Brandy. I don't care what you say. But anyway, while we move on, happy birthday to Jess. Like I said, Jess.
Hilarious.
Just hilarious, thank you. But we're gonna go into Kyrie's husband, who is listening to one of our sponsors, the Audible. Okay, it's an Amazon company. Shout out to Audible. And if you want a 30-day free trial, you can go ahead and use this QR code, or you can use the link. St. James says, "Eat a sticker." Ray Bishop. Ray Bishop says, "Brandy's face all the time." Okay, now you're just being hurtful, Ray Bishop, and it's too early for that. I think you need to get right with God. Anywho, go ahead and use this link that I'm putting in the chat right now. Y'all are crazy. All right, or if you could use the QR code if you're not watching this from your mobile phone, you can use the QR code if you're watching it from the TV or any other mobile device. All right, you guys, we got a lot going on. But before we go into some of these details on some of the mess that has been going on in these streets, we're going to take a quick commercial break and pay some of these bills. Praise God. We'll be right back. And we're black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for joining. We appreciate you. What is going on with your phone? Why is it all up in the screen, Jason? That was that was like all up there.
I like to take a selfie.
Right, it was like, hey, girl. He let everybody know that he is on. You can't hear us? I don't know what's going on with your phone, girl.
You can't hear?
I don't know what happened. Why can't you hear us?
Check the audio. Check your audio.
Check your audio.
Check your audio settings.
Okay. I'm gonna just kick him out. He'll be back. Anyway, we're black by popular demand, you guys. And if you guys are just tuning in, don't forget to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you. And also, shout out to our sponsors, Pyro Media Productions, that makes us look good. Okay, they ain't responsible for the cricket wireless and the that's going on here today, honey. Don't look at me like that, Kyrie. I got good internet. I ain't never got problems every week. Okay,
it ain't the internet. Every other thing works fine.
Okay, can you hear us now? Okay, praise God, Jason. He's on that cricket wireless. Anyway, we're gonna move on. And we want to also thank our other sponsor, Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. And you guys, shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio because I am going to be on Bullet in Flight Talk. I've been interviewed, and it's going to be airing after the show, actually. So head over to bulletinflightradio.com and you can either listen to the podcast or you can listen to it live. Definitely appreciate your support on that front. So definitely check them out. Yes, Bullet in Flight. Good morning, Walt B. Thank you for joining. Hey, Lamar, how you doing? Appreciate you.
Everybody keeps saying that.
He said Chris Stapleton sang the mess out of the national anthem. Oh, praise God. Yes.
I don't know national anthem, but I like to hear. I hate to hear us sing it, but I listen to it.
Why do you hate to hear us sing it?
Have you listened to the fourth verse of that song?
Oh yes.
Exactly, yeah. So
hey, Michelle, my bell.
That's not a song for us to say. Hey, Michelle.
Well, I mean, this nation is not a. Well, let me be quiet. Let's not go. Let's not go there.
True.
Let's not go there. All right, you guys, let's get into what's going on. And we got Jason Betts here joining us, the LA producer, the man with the plan. All right, you guys, first up.
Honored.
Oh, you're so sweet. Appreciate it. Can you hear us or you got a delay?
I'm good.
Oh, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and talk to you. I know you're from Kansas City, so we want to congratulate the Kansas City Chiefs on winning the 2023 Super Bowl.
Oh, that's why Kansas City. Okay, because I was like, Philadelphia's a better team, but you're from Kansas City. I got it now. Okay.
Ooh, the shade. You
Hey.
Anywho,
I'm just saying.
shots fired.
Hey.
So early in the morning, Kyrie.
They cheated my team because it should have been the Bengals in there. We should have been at the Super Bowl.
Who's we?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We beat y'all fair and square. Y'all were
That
trash.
was not fair. Come on now, Jason. That was not fair and square. You know it was. That's like smile.
Well, guess what? Guess who's the winner? Because there has to be a winner and a loser. And so Kansas City Chiefs has won. So we can sit here and reminisce about the past. But guess who won? This
We
man.
did.
Okay? Praise God. We
And by the way, to y'all that owe me money, my cash app is J Betts Productions. And I'm trying to send my money. You need my money, please.
Not placing bets.
need
Not
my
the
money.
bets placing bets.
I need to put gas in my wife's car. Go ahead.
Oh, I know that's right.
Did y'all see that dude on TikTok that lost the bet?
No.
And he destroyed the TV. He must owe Jason.
He owed Jason money. Hey, in the rain, how you doing? All right, so tell us a little bit about the Chiefs and why you love them so much, Jason. Since you're
well, you know, like you said, Kwame, I am from Kansas City, born and raised. I've been in California like 5 years, and to watch my city win not one but 2 Super Bowls within the last 2-3 years is amazing. You know, to watch the one time in life where our city comes together opposed to a sorts of violence and crime and all this other crap.
Yeah.
It's really big. That's the one time a year where whites, blacks, Mexicans, Asians, and everybody else of that color spectrum gets together and they agree on everything.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Cops,
nice.
like my sister-in-law, she's still in Kansas City. She was FaceTiming us yesterday, and everybody was in the streets, hanging out the cars, shooting the guns. Whites, blacks, Mexicans, all that. And no cop in sight to throw any type of people in jail. Everybody was unified. It was so unified that they even canceled school for the kids for today, for the parade.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's big. You know, watching my city just prosper. It's something. It's something. And I'm here for it. I'm loving all this positivity.
Well, I heard that Kansas City got good barbecue, so I may have to stop over there and check that out because I heard the
Good
barbecue
barbecue
is
it's an understatement. We have the best barbecue.
Oh.
My God. It's a good time.
Oh, well, we have to go down there. We got to say
It's a
what's
good
up
time.
to
Hey,
Kansas.
Kwame, I would not have a problem bringing you to Kansas City.
Really?
I promise you will have such a fun time. We'll take you to the Jazz Museum, the Baseball League Museum, Power and Light District. We'll take you to Westport, take you to Gates Barbecue, get you some Gates. Then we're going to take you to Go Chicken Go and get you some chicken so you can eat it on a plane. It's so good.
I know that's right. All right. That sounds like a time. That sounds like a good time.
It's a good time. Then we're going to go by my dad's and probably eat some fish or something. I don't know. We're gonna have some
I'm
fun.
going to hold you to that, sir, because that sounds like a fun little trip.
Yeah.
But speaking of a good time.
I'm going to invite
Huh?
I'm inviting myself.
Oh.
You didn't even invite Kyrie. Well, we're a dynamic duo. We don't go nowhere without each other, okay?
No, you can't talk. You can't say that Cincinnati Bengal business down there. That'll get you jumped.
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
She said best barbecue, debatable.
Oh, let's argue. Let's argue.
Cupcake must be from St. Louis or somewhere.
Right.
Or Memphis or Texas or something.
While you guys, speaking of where you're from, if you guys are in the comments, go ahead and hit up where you're from in the comments right there. We love you. We appreciate you wherever you're listening from and or watching. All right. Speaking of a good time, we got new music for Mariah. Praise God. Come on, lambs. All the lambs out there, I know they're very excited because, surprise, darlings, Mariah Carey revealed a special treat for her fans on Friday, February 10th, in the form of a new EP celebrating her 2009 deep cut, It's a Wrap. It's a Wrap. The icon shared on Instagram announcing the release by popular lamb demand. EP out now, she says. So what are your thoughts?
I think they should have wrapped it up and threw that shit in the garbage.
Oh my God.
At all.
I agree.
Oh my God, you guys!
I am so not a fan.
What?
I was like, this is what you all been.
Cupcake says she got new music. Hey, Tawana, how you doing? DFW. That's right. Okay. Phoenix. Houston, Texas. Hey, Fallon.
Stop.
Yes. Columbus, Ohio. Yes. Come on, Texas.
There's a devil up the street.
St. James says all the keys are gonna be in the in the basement. You know what? Y'all can't do Mariah like that. Cupcake says I could care less when she has the music. Rochelle says she needs to get it on down.
And then that remix with Mary J. Blige.
Interray says, but why? Who asked for it? Y'all are so vicious this morning.
But it's not even an EP. It has one song, 4 different versions.
Oh my God. Yeah, it says the 4-track project contains the original album cut from 2009's Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel and the Mary J. Blige assisted remix, originally included as a bonus track on 2014's Me, I Am Mariah. The elusive chanteuse, as well as a TikTok-friendly sped-up version and a new 3-minute edit of the song. Did we ask for this though? I don't think.
No.
Listen, I don't. It's,
I guess the reason I'm so over her is because every year I hear the same Christmas songs. I'm kind of over it.
Lamar says, Kyrie, her favorite singer, our favorite singer, Karen Clark here.
It is, and her favorite. That is her favorite singer, but can't find her.
In the Rain says, return to sender. My God! D number 3 says, I'll pass. Y'all are savage on the songstress here. Okay, she is Mariah Carey. She is a legend.
The songstress. That's not Anita Baker.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Moving on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Trey Songz, Kevin Liles, and Atlantic Records are being sued for $25 million in a rape claim. Okay? Trey Songz has found himself at the mercy of another lawsuit alleging that he raped an unnamed woman at a March 2016 party. According to Rolling Stone, Jane Doe has refiled a $25 million suit against the singer and named his manager, Kevin Liles, his record label, Atlantic Records, and 300 Entertainment as additional defendants. Jane Doe's attorney, George Verback, released a statement calling out the defendants for, quote, turning a blind eye to the number of sexual assault allegations lodged at the musician. Thoughts?
I have a question. If you've been raped, you need money instead of him going to jail? That is a question.
I don't know what to kind of take up to. I don't know how to answer that. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, if it was an assault to me, I want to see the person punished. I want to see them going to jail.
$25 million will put him I don't think, and this is something that
that's an assault.
St. James says someone sues Trey Songz every month.
They do
for the same thing.
Listen, I don't know. I'm always going to believe the victim until proven otherwise, and I'm also going to say that everyone has the right. It is our right that we are innocent until proven guilty. So I don't know what's going on, but there's been a lot of allegations surrounding Trey Songz for years. Okay, so I don't, like I said, where there's smoke, there's usually fire, and so I don't know what's going on. I don't like it I don't like false claims personally because it can ruin people's careers. It can ruin people's lives. But
those 2 football players that were just found innocent of a lie, the young lady told.
All right, Kelly just got proven innocent of a lie.
Child, Kelly ain't innocent.
what National Enquirer are you listening to, Jason Batts?
This is wishful thinking.
Okay.
But, now I do have a question with an answer though. Now I'm on this musical circuit, like I'm on tours, and I see how the people act when the celebrities get off stage. I see how they act when they're on stage. I see how they act when in the airport, when they're in the mall. I see how they're acting, how these fans act. Now, I also know that when you on that level, whether it's iconic or whether it's the newest hot thing or whether you're just on some celebrity stuff, the last thing you need to do is take anything from anybody because they'll give it to you willingly.
Yeah.
I think people have what's what I'm looking for? I think people have cruel intentions when it comes to these celebrities. They feel as if this is going to be my new meal ticket.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and have sex with this man or woman and say that they forced themselves for me so I can go ahead and get paid so they can shut me up because I got DNA in my uterus or something. You know what I'm saying? Just I've seen it all. And it's like with one of the artists that I work for, I'm not going to say his name, when he's intimate with a woman, he literally takes out his cell phone and records them. He says, do you agree that you and I are having consensual sex? Are you also over the age of 21? And this guy's in his 50s, and he still does this.
He's smart.
Yeah, but what's real is that a lot of artists have been doing this forever. So for a woman to say Trey Songz raped them or Trey Songz forced herself on them, you know, if it were my daughter, somebody did it to my daughter, the last thing I'm looking for is money. At this point, I want your life.
That's my way of thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
Kwame had made the statement about I always believe the victim. Al Sharpton had an attitude until Tawana Brawley made him look like a damn fool. Everybody went through that whole thing. Well, and Kwame, you from New York, so you know.
I do,
right.
But like I said, everybody is innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
But I also want to give space because I think two things can be true at the same time. We can give space to protect the victim, and we can also allow someone to prove their innocence, you know, at the same time. And so my thing is, like Jason was talking about, because he is close with, you know, a lot of artists. So he's a producer. He's around and has been what do you call it? Music directors for a lot of different artists. And so where was he at, Kevin Liles? Where were you at during all of this time? Because this is not the first time that he's gotten an accusation. And so my thing is, like, your team should be protecting you. Your team should let you know, hey, you can't be just sleeping and slanging your dangling with every willy-nilly that comes, you know, flocking at you. Because at the end of the day, it's not, Trey Songz is not ugly. He is so far from ugly. He is a very handsome man. And so at the end, he's rich. Okay. So now he's not my cup of tea, you know, but I wouldn't kick him out the bed. Well, you know,
he's a tall drink of water.
Okay, girl.
He's not my type at all.
Well, Trey is mine, and he's a very nice guy. Very nice guy.
Oh, he's a nice cat, but he's still not my type. You know, he has parts that I don't like, you know.
Yeah, we know you're straight. Okay, we'll.
I mean, that's just Benjamin. He wasn't your type that's singing. Because I'm sure y'all got to twist a lot of knobs in that booth.
Well, honestly, I've never worked with them in the studio, but I've worked with them on stage before. I play piano, so I've worked with them on stage before. I've never worked with them in the studio, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The dude can go. The dude can sing. He ain't bad at all. He's really good, actually.
Okay, well, all right. Well, that's great that you're good in the booth, but we need you to be good outside of the booth too, and don't get, you know, no lawsuits. Okay, let get it together. Okay, y'all. All right, praise God. We're gonna wish you the best of luck, sir.
Well, Trey, I'm just gonna say over here, you can't rape the willing. That's
Okay, bye. All right, moving on. Ooh, Lamar says he can't sing anything. Ooh, you was aggressive this morning. Not now, not ever, Lamar.
I crack any singing jokes until he sings on the Thais report as he promised.
Ooh. He ruined Prince. Okay, we're gonna move on. So, are you loving it? Are you loving it? McDonald's may get a slew of new consumers this Valentine's Day, as Cardi B and Offset are reported to be the faces of a new meal curated for two lovers to share. Following buzz about an alleged Mickey D's commercial to air during Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl, featuring the couple, an image of the perceived meal has found its way on social media. According to the Neighborhood Talk, the shareable Cardi B and Offset meal will include a quarter pounder with cheese, a regular cheeseburger, barbecue sauce, dipping sauce, large fries, an apple pie, a large high C orange lava burst, and large Coca-Cola soda. Thoughts?
That sounds like a good time.
That's it?
That sounds like a good time. I like McDonald's. I love everything they said. I like the high C, orange, man, in fact, I might just go get me one. But because I'm on this diet, I can't eat it no more. But
yeah, it's not really healthy.
I want some so bad. That's what sounds.
Baby!
You
and your wife have to eat it together. You know, it's a couple meal.
I think we're gonna do that, baby.
You are so ghetto. Well, you know, one thing I will say this: I feel like Cardi and Offset are trying to be the next Beyonce and Jay-Z, which I appreciate. They got their little business out. You know, they were doing whatever Offset was doing, and Cardi got him right together. But so I'm looking forward to seeing more from Cardi B and Offset together in different things.
Yeah,
so I think it's cute. Melissa Harris says, "I'm loving it." Oh, are you?
Da, 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 da.
I don't know how I feel about it.
It's cute to make. I mean, I think it's a cute way money for them. I'm not a McDonald's fan.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Now I used to be, but yeah.
But you know, go off, Cardi. I'm not gonna knock your coin, girl. You go ahead and go off.
Kwame, I smell a cat. I smell a cat.
First of all, so you're not coming up on here talking my business, okay? That's what we not gonna do.
I smell a cat. Somebody smell like McDonald's. I smell a cat.
I used to like McDonald's.
Right, and I used to like McDonald's. I don't think I've had McDonald's in like.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I have not had McDonald's since I left LA, so it's been a few years.
I wouldn't say it's been that long. Yeah, it's very rare that I get McDonald's. Very rare. Yeah, I can't even remember in the past couple of months no. But anywho, good for y'all, girl. I'm happy for Cardi and Offset. Make that coin. Hey, Paul Jackson, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. We got a good group of people this week. Lamar is off the chain today. Your colon thanks you for not eating that trash. Listen. Praise God. All right, I have a question, y'all. I have a question.
Yes.
Who's going? Okay, who's going? So last Thursday, leader John Lee announced that the giveaway would begin in March and last for 6 months. This giveaway, participants must purchase 2-for-1 tickets or enter a lottery system to be eligible. This is for Hong Kong. Because Hong Kong Airlines is giving out free tickets to boost tourism to China. So participants must purchase 2-for-1 tickets or enter a lottery system to be eligible. The city's airport authority spent $2 billion on Hong Kong Express, Cathay Pacific Airways, and Hong Kong Airlines tickets in 2020. According to CNBC, the city will also give away 80,000 flights to city residents during the summer and 80,000 other residents in southern China's Greater Bay Area. A press release reads, the Hello Hong Kong campaign is the overarching theme to attract visitors to the city. distributing 500,000 free air tickets and welcoming people from around the world to come and experience the hospitality of Hong Kong in person. Over the past few years, a number of major new attractions have opened, including the Hong Kong Palace Museum and M Plus Museum at the West Kowloon Cultural District. Providing visitors with more exciting experiences, there are also various special offers, cash vouchers, and other incentives to enrich their itinerary in Hong Kong. What are your thoughts?
I want to go.
Okay. Well, when Kyrie goes, that will be the end of Pyro Power Hour because his ass is going to be snatched up. What is wrong with you, girl? You know we're in a cold war with China. What is wrong with y'all? There's balloons. They send up balloons, girl. They're going to snatch your black behind up, and you're going to sit there and go over there?
But
Now,
China,
hold on. Push the brakes. Stop the presses. Now, I've been to Hong Kong.
Okay.
And when our people go over there, they treat us like we're royalty, bro. As
Oh,
soon as you get
okay.
off the plane.
yeah, I heard.
Like, as soon as you get off the airplane and you go through customs and all that other crap, they treat you like you are God Almighty. And I'm not lying. I'm going to say every place I went to in Asia is like that.
Okay.
You know, I say Asians over here hate us more than Asians over there. They love us over there. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, y'all let me know how it goes because I learned my lesson with Brittany Griner.
Well, she didn't go to Asia.
Right. Well, actually, Russia's in Asia, but you know that's
What I mean. But she didn't go to Hong Kong. She went to Russia.
Right, but we do you not realize that China and Russia are our biggest adversaries?
Yes, they are. But
Okay.
I thought it was Korea.
No,
My bad.
North Korea is another adversary, but we're very close with South Korea.
Well, I didn't put the balloons in the air over in China because that's what they
Okay.
said.
All right.
Wow.
They're gonna take your balloon, your ass, and put you on a balloon. Okay.
I saw this. I said, yeah, I would love to do this.
All right. Well, enjoy. Let's see what the comments say. St. James says bye. Rochelle Mabel, she says hope. Nope, I ain't going. Don't trust it. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But listen, Harris says I ain't going to Hong Kong. No, I'm good. Cupcake says Kyrie, sit your ass down. And then Cupcake says, okay, Jason, but you went with a celebrity. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, to them, we all look alike. How do you know? You know.
Okay.
How do you know you ain't a celebrity?
Lamar Jackson says, now isn't the best time to be going to Asia or Middle Eastern countries. I agree. Y'all keep playing. Lamar says American spies on everyone. They need to start acting like we do innocent.
A Middle Eastern country.
Wait, say again?
Beyonce just left the Middle Eastern country.
No, she left Africa. Yeah, she did. She was in Dubai. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Right.
Kyrie, we're talking about Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. She is literally one of the most famous people on earth. So if they take her, not only will the government be after her, but the Beehive will be after her as well. Okay, so she's good. All right, none of us on here are on Beyonce level. All right, and if they took Brittany Griner's behind, they're gonna take our behinds too. I ain't going.
And that vape pen. I'm not taking no vape pens.
Okay. Paul Jackson says, I'll go. I'm too big for them to get.
Paul.
I'm so
Take a ticket to be for you, Paul. Me and you go.
Oh, I bet you would. Okay, Rochelle says, Bay got security. I don't. That's what I'm saying, Rochelle. They don't understand. Cupcake says she probably got her own airports. And so that's what I'm talking about. We're talking about a different class, okay? Lamar says Jackie Clark can give North Korea her famous rose.
He's funny. I like him.
I like Lamar.
He's hilarious.
But you still got to sing for Mother. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to sip my tea on that one.
Ooh, come on, Bejeweled Cup. Yes. Paul Jackson says it's a bet. Ooh.
Bet. All right, Paul.
Oh, not with the what? Oh, okay. You leaky? All right. Anyway,
was that for me or was that for Kyrie?
That was for Kyrie.
Okay.
That was for Kyrie.
Okay.
All right. So, what exactly did you study, Rihanna? Okay, I know I'm going into dangerous territory, but Rihanna took inspiration from Beyonce when preparing for her Super Bowl halftime show. On Sunday's episode of iHeart and the NFL's The Process with Nate Burleson podcast, Rihanna admitted that she studied the Cuffit Singers' past Super Bowl halftime show performances to prepare for her own. Quote, I watched Beyonce's halftime performances a couple of times. She is a beast and on a whole nother level. Just to be inspired, really, said the Grammy winner, 34, who she told Nate Burleson. Now, go ahead, Kyrie.
I don't understand what did you think you were gonna get? I'm not a Rihanna fan like that, but I enjoyed the show. You act like you were supposed to receive Jasmine Sullivan.
Hold up.
With a Beyonce performance.
Hold up. First of all, I don't like your tone. Okay, let's start there. I don't like your tone, Kyrie.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your tone, first of all. Okay, and I'm just reporting what they said. I haven't even given a comment yet. You go based off of what I said on my TikTok. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna get into it because I got something for you and all of the Navy that came at me. Like, y'all went in on me last night. Okay.
Yeah, because we don't understand. I'm not Navy, but I'm just saying.
You sounded like you were, honey. Okay, you sounded like you were.
We talked about you last night on the phone.
Who?
Me and Brother Kinsey.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, speaking of Rihanna, let's just get right on into it. Okay? Because I was trying to wonder what she studied. Did she study Beyonce taking a break?
I love this picture.
It's a great picture. She first of all, Rihanna, let me say this. To you and all of the people on this panel, and to all of the people watching, and to all of the Rihanna Navy, I love Rihanna down. Okay? I love Rihanna. Since she first came on the scene, I was a huge Rihanna fan. Okay? I am still a Rihanna fan. Okay? Never will I be deterred from loving Rihanna. However, that performance last night, y'all cannot sit here and tell me that was a great performance. It was good. It wasn't great.
Okay, here's my question. What did you want from a woman who's not a vocal beast and who was 5 months pregnant? I don't understand what you were looking for.
First of all, so Lamar says, I give Rihanna credit because she's still grieving the murder of her brother, so I know she did her best. Wish she sung Pun to Replay. Okay, and here Sean Kingsley goes, here we go. Ray Bishop said, did you hear her sing Hero live?
Okay, can I say something?
Please,
can I chime in?
Please.
Okay, now only reason for me Rihanna gets a pass is because she was pregnant. Now I've seen Rihanna, not necessarily live, but I've seen Rihanna in rare form, and she is a monster. But, however, if somebody's paying you $100 million, I think you need to do
allegedly she didn't get paid for it. She just got promo. Allegedly.
Okay, and if that is the case too, this is the best promo ever because I can promise you, everybody in the world watched the Super Bowl.
Everybody.
And the way they promote the concert, because they wasn't even calling it the Super Bowl, they was calling it Rihanna's concert for the longest.
Yes.
If somebody's giving you that kind of promo, let's say there's no cash involved.
Thank you.
I would say bring your best game. But
thank you.
However, my wife is looking at me. She was clearly pregnant.
Listen, first of all, congratulations, Rihanna, on your second child. We pray that the child is healthy and they're gonna be good. Okay, so I am praying for a healthy birth. I am praying for a smooth pregnancy. We are so excited that we're gonna have another little Fenty baby. Okay, totally fine with that. And y'all know I am Fenty skin down. Okay, that is I spend a good coin. Some of y'all Navy don't even buy her products. Okay, you don't even support her, so don't come at me having bought an album or a record or nothing in years. Okay, I support Rihanna. However, if this was Beyonce and she brought that energy, I would have said the same thing about Beyonce. And y'all know I'm a part of the Beehive. I'm a lieutenant general of the Beehive. Y'all know it.
I don't understand what it is you're looking for. Rihanna is not a premier vocalist like Beyonce.
First of all, listen. Kyrie, listen, I'm not asking her to be a premier vocalist. I love how Rihanna sings. I personally like her vibe. I love her music. The jams were great. Again, this was not a bad performance. It wasn't like she sat there and it was a terrible performance. It just wasn't great. And that's what I'm saying. My thing is this. This was your first time that you came back. If you were first of all, I was already nervous of the fact that you were up there and found out that you were pregnant. You were up there on some damn rope, girl, okay, hanging on by a prayer. And that scared the hell out of me. I don't want Rihanna in danger. What you doing up there? My heart was palpitating.
First, let's say this. Can I say this? I believe she's pregnant, but maybe we shouldn't not say she's pregnant this year. Now she is pregnant?
Yeah, her team confirmed it last night.
Okay, because if her team did confirm it, we basically just called her fat.
No, she confirmed it.
Okay, okay, good. I didn't hear
no. Here at Pyro Power, we confirm our stories, and we get everything good. We get sources, okay? Yes, but my thing. Hold on, Melissa Harris said the Navy wanted her to announce a new album, not a child. Just saying, that's true, Melissa, and that's what I'm saying. But my thing is, Volvo to Love says Super Bowls is free gigs. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But my thing is this: when I go and spend all that time, because half of the audience that goes and watches the Super Bowl is not watching it for the Super Bowl. Okay, you have two distinct audiences. You have the sports fans, like my brother Jason Betts over here, and you have the Super Bowl halftime show fans, like my bestie, his wife. Okay, so and myself, and probably Kyrie. Kyrie, do you watch the game, or are you one of both? Or you?
I still don't understand. I enjoyed it, and I'm not even a Rihanna fan.
No, I'm not telling you guys not to enjoy it. If you guys enjoyed it, I am so happy for you guys. It wasn't a waste of time for me. I'll say that.
What was it missing? Tell me that. What was it missing?
Okay, so as someone who has put on productions before, as someone who has been a part of productions, and someone who has choreographed before, it is imperative for the artists not to look like they have less energy than the dancers.
She's pregnant.
I hear that, but this is what you would do. You have her ass sit down. just like Beyonce said that when she was pregnant, she sat in that chair. Everybody was scared when she leaned back. Everybody's heart stopped because it was like, oh, she got the twins in her. She leaned back. She wasn't doing too much. She put all her power in the vocals. She put the dancers were doing most of the stuff. It was visually dynamic.
Beyonce can sing.
Rihanna can sing.
Okay.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know. Listen, there's different types of vocalists out there, and Rihanna stays in her lane. Okay, she's not a ballad singer. I don't know what you're showing me. What is that? Oh, that's my bestie. Yes. But my point is that at the end of the day, Ray says it was one note, no climax. It was just not. It was not what I was expecting, and I had to already endure this 10 minutes of watching this game that I didn't even want to see, and it interrupted my binge watching. And I was like, "Look, I just wanted to see the halftime show." And listen, I thought that some of the things that she did was really, really dope. Let's talk about the positives, okay? Positives. This was a jacket inspired for oh my God, what is his name? Why am I missing his name? Say again?
Andre Leon Talley.
Yes, thank you. Andre Leon Talley. This was Andre was one of Rihanna's good closest friends. And so to me, this was a beautiful memorial, a beautiful way to kind of show love and respect to his name. And so I thought that was beautiful. I also think it was beautiful that she was pregnant, that she announced the way she did that she was pregnant. I thought that that's great. And she still got up there and danced and did her thing. Like, I'm not knocking her. I think it was beautiful. I think she is, first of all, Rihanna's gorgeous. And I am not going to knock the queen for doing her thing. I love her stuff, okay? Love her music. It just didn't hit it for me. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the dancers, and I thought that the creative concept was really, really dope. But I'm not going to give a pass to someone because I'm expecting for someone being entertained to be entertained, and I wasn't. I was just like, oh, this is cute, because I could have did this at home just listening to music. If it was just gonna be me listening to her music, then I could have did it at home.
But again, Quams, she was definitely I feel like this, if she didn't have a baby in her, she would have gave you all the pomps and circumstance, promise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but because she was very much pregnant, you know, even Beyonce, y'all remember when Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with one of her babies? She wasn't giving us glam. She performed, whoop, 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 and then she showed her belly at the end.
She performed. Okay? She gave us energy.
Well,
She
maybe
didn't jump down a flight of stairs and tuck and roll. She didn't do none of that.
Well, honey, listen, this wasn't out of nowhere. You didn't just go ahead and say, oh, yesterday we just found out that Rihanna's going to be headlining the, what do you call it, the halftime show.
Right.
Sorry. So you knew that you were pregnant, girl. You clearly are not. You didn't just get pregnant 2 days ago.
So what did you want her to do? Get in the chair and lean back?
Do what you got to do, girl. But I personally, I just cannot. I cannot give.
Oh.
I cannot say that this was a great performance.
Well, I will say this. I've watched a lot of Super Bowl performances, and it's definitely not the worst one I've seen. I think the worst one I've seen was probably The Weeknd, but
I agree with that.
Okay, I actually agree with that.
But Rihanna didn't give us Rihanna. She gave us Riri, and that was cool. You know,
She didn't give us Riri.
She gave us Riri.
Rihanna gave you, look, y'all ain't getting no new music. I'm pregnant. The hell with all y'all. This is what you get.
And I get her. She's a billionaire. She only got nothing to prove. I get
Exactly.
it. Whoa. But yet and still, I still say, you know, if you're not up for it, then maybe you should not do it.
St. James says it was a nice Easter pageant presentation. You go, girl. You know what? Okay.
Do I know St. James? Have I met St. James before?
You probably seen him on online. I mean, I don't know if you. Yeah.
Okay, because right now, as my daughter would say, he's giving.
Okay. Please leave the lingo to us, okay? don't try to cross over. It's always the straights trying to cross over to our territory. Listen, I love Rihanna down, and I appreciate the effort. It just wasn't hitting for me.
It didn't land for you.
It didn't, and I think that should be okay. If you guys felt like she did a great job, I'm not taking that away from her. I'm not saying that you guys are right or wrong. What I am saying is that my opinion on this, okay, and my opinion is like everybody else. It's like everybody's got buttholes, okay? My opinion should not supersede your love for Rihanna, supersede your experience that you had yesterday. If y'all enjoyed it, woo, y'all. I'm glad you got your life because I love her music. So I was like, okay, I'm digging the music, but I just, as someone seeing the performance, it just didn't.
Well, I think that's because also, and I'm not going to harp on this too long. I think it's because we've seen her perform. So our expectations, it's like even when Janet Jackson performed with Justin Timberlake, even though they had a mishap, we expected pomp and circumstance, and we got pomp and circumstance. Literally.
For my liking, gave what I expected. Because like I said, I my biggest thing when it comes to performance is vocals. I love a good vocal. I know Rihanna's not a vocalist. So,
well, that was another thing, Kyrie, that I had an issue with. Listen, I know you've been around the gays, Rihanna. I know you've been around the gays. So you know how to lip sync, girl. I know you've been around plenty of drag queens. Okay, honey? That was not a good performance. You weren't even lip syncing right. Like, we heard the tracks over your voice.
Well, Riri, you gave me what I expected. I'm
glad you gave Kyrie what he needed. I'm so happy. But,
now, I mean, if had this been Jasmine Sullivan, then I think I'd be disappointed.
But even Jasmine Sullivan is going to have backing tracks where she's lip syncing over. If she's
but she's gonna make sure she's aligned. Okay, it's not gonna look like a Asian martial arts movie.
I've never seen Jasmine lip sync, but I know you're up close and personal with some people. But
he said an Asian martial arts movie.
Yes, it's not. It's Jasmine Sullivan's not going. Boom.
Well, I think
Boom.
we're putting the horse before the carrot because Jasmine Sullivan is really for real one of the premier vocalists
I
of
agree.
our time.
Absolutely.
You know, even Brandy being a vocal Bible, she does dance, but while she's dancing, most artists have their vocals on the track.
But Brandy's only had one mishap with her lip sync. How did I sing?
We're not gonna talk. I work with Brandy. We can't talk about.
No. I absolutely love.
Okay. As long as you love her. Okay, I'm saying your name wrong. Kier.
Kyrie loves
Kyrie.
Brandy.
My bad.
Loves Brandy. But listen, again,
She's giving.
Listen, I cannot with you. Listen, like I said, this wasn't given for me. Okay, it just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. But I enjoy her music. Like I said, she is on my playlist. I listen to her down. Like she owes me, okay? Because I have a good stock in her dang on Fenty skin, okay? So I am very much invested in Rihanna and her brand, okay? But my problem,
skincare, not the music. You're invested in the skincare, not the music.
I am invested in her brand as overall, okay? Overall, because I think she is a boss when it comes to glowing up, making money, all of that jazz. But at the end of the day,
maybe her heart is just not into music as it used to be. No.
Then don't do it.
I can't even agree with that. I think we're putting too much into it. I think for real, she probably was just heavy.
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe her energy.
Yeah.
The baby probably kicking. She up in the air.
And then they say something about her being sick the night before or something.
I don't want to hear nothing from neither one of you on social media or nothing about Beyonce if she slips, if she has nothing. And I'm not upset. I just feel like y'all give so much.
You sound kind of mad.
Yeah.
No, I'm really frustrated at the amount of vitriol that came on TikTok at me last night because I gave my black ass opinion.
I can say we did because I had a comment too in there myself. So
right. Okay. But my thing, listen.
You need a hug.
I'm fine, okay? Because listen, Rihanna's gonna be all right. Okay, I don't know her, all right? Like I don't know her personally. She gonna be all right at the end of the Black Day. She ain't worried about the NFL. She ain't worried about the Super Bowl, and she ain't worried about anybody's comments.
But you're the only one that's giving her a bad comment.
I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. Okay, we had a lot going on TikTok last night.
Well, the only
you know what? I should have got on your live last night.
Only other bad comment I saw was on Twitter when this white lady said, "Oh my God, another satanic ritual."
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I really wasn't. But is there anything else that we need to talk about before we go to our Black History Month stuff? Because there's a couple of people that I want to talk about, especially what's that prophet's name or that one that was talking about? Everybody's going to hell if they go to that Beyonce concert. They call him Beyonce a witch.
Tiffany Montgomery or
Tiffany, if you don't sit your bullheaded behind down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and read her. Let's go ahead and wrap. I want to drag her real quick.
I am sick. I'm great, cupcakes. I am. I'm fine. But this is what pissed me off. At the end of the day, before I go over to that troll, thank you, Cupcake Tiffany Montgomery. Before I go over to that troll, I want to say this. I love you, Rihanna. I really do. There's nothing against you. I love your work. I love all of the stuff that you do, that you put out, and I am congratulating you on a job well done. On the Super Bowl, I'm congratulating you on this new baby announcement. And honestly, I didn't know how I felt about A$AP Rocky and you, but I think that you guys make a cute couple. Now that I'm seeing you guys more, you guys are good. So kudos to you, girl. Live in your billionaire mansion, girl. You do your thing. I love you. Down all day. Shout out to the Navy. Now,
well, I'll say this, Rihanna. Clearly, you couldn't wait because y'all must have did it as soon as you got home from the hospital.
Soon as you healed up, girl. As soon as you healed up. And I get it. Just Dominic says Riri is the best.
I don't care the best what, but okay.
Bobo to Love says, did you see this Chris Berman on ESPN celebrating 2 black QBs in the Super Bowl? Said, fittingly on Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Oh.
I get that.
Even though Abraham Lincoln had slaves himself, okay. I got it.
Right. Well, I guess,
Yeah.
you know, 2 black quarterbacks, you know, 2 black.
You know, ESPN, y'all need to just stick to sports. You don't need to do any type of social justice stuff. You don't need to talk. Just stick to sports. And then gone are the days where sports newscasters and sports reporters and sports entertainment people talked about just sports. Now you guys want to just come in and involve yourself in the entertainment world. You're not that. You don't have the range, girl. Stop it.
Well, you know, everybody wants to say something about everything.
Everybody. And that's fine. I'm here for it. I am. Because you know what? That's what makes this country great, right?
Well, there was a lot of first yesterday that I do appreciate. Like 2 brothers playing against each other in the Super Bowl. That was amazing. 2 black quarterbacks. That was amazing. There was a lot of first, but I think it's kind of trash when, and I could be wrong about this, but I think it's kind of trash when blatant racists try to join the black bandwagon type stuff. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? No, just keep that same energy you was holding on to when you were being a racist. Don't try to jump to, you know, I saw a lot of that last night. And it didn't upset me because we were winning. It's like you're a hypocrite, you know. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy you had.
Athletes, I think races, that's all they excuse. They draw the line at athletes because, like, when the guy from the Buffalo Bills got hurt, you saw everybody just became one. We're all praying for him. I'm like, you hillbillies don't like black people, but an athlete.
They don't.
Not the hillbilly.
Because he is an athlete, he did get a pass. And I think what made it crazy was he literally passed out while playing football, while getting hit. I remember that game. But if he were white, they would have sent the Pope in from Italy, and they would have had a prayer and light visual for this man. It would have been, you know, no, keep that same energy, keep that same racist energy. You know,
and speaking of keeping that same energy, as we go into did we miss anything? I did forget to give this story to Samuel. So Tiffany Montgomery, ma'am, I need you to sit down. And when I say sit down, I mean sit down away from us. Like, I need you to go down the block to the swap meet where you got your weed from, the Kankalones, okay? And sit there on the street. In the middle of the street will be preferable, but you know, I try to protect my black people, okay? You just go over there, leave us alone. Because this is the problem that I have with churches and people like them.
Well, you got the right one today. Let's get it. I love these kind of conversations.
My problem that I have is that y'all sit there and you say, oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Come. Join. And as soon as someone comes with their iniquities, their issues, their problems, because people have forgotten that churches are supposed to be spiritual hospitals.
That part.
And as soon as somebody comes in with an issue or whatever, people are so afraid. People have gotten to the point that where they're so afraid of, quote unquote, spreading their business in church, because that's what's going to happen. Oh, you heard what Sister So-and-so did? Or you heard what Brother Kyrie did? Or you heard what Brother Jason did? Instead of sitting there and saying, you know what, you're going through this. Let's come together, circle up around you, pray this down or pray this away or whatever the situation is. And you're not even doing research on what's going on, what's really in the Bible. Because what you really are focused on is not even the problem. Y'all are so back when you want to sit there and talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, and what you guys think is about the theme of Sodom and Gomorrah has nothing to do with homosexuality. Just FYI.
Who is talking about Sodom and Gomorrah in 2023?
Honey, really? We really gonna go there? We really want to go into that conversation, Kyrie?
Ignorance is bliss. All right. and I'm strong. I feel strong about this because I am a church musician as well,
Amen.
who hates the church.
Wow, I wouldn't say I hate the church.
No, I hate the church. I hate the church. Let me tell you why I hate the church.
Jason, do you hate
Go
the
for
church?
it.
You hate the activities that go on in the church?
No, I said what I said. I stand on it.
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate it because
What-
what church is not what the definition of church is not what the church is now.
Give it down, brother.
Kwame said church is supposed to be a spiritual hospital. That's why they hated Jesus for so long when he was alive, because he wasn't going to the people that were already saved. If Jesus was here now, he'd be at the club.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be out there on Figueroa talking to the hoes.
Give it
You know
down,
what I'm
brother.
saying? Let's keep it a buck. So
Praise
when you get these preachers who feel as if they're holier than thou because they have a church and a microphone and a pulpit, you mean to tell me what you're saying is Bible? What you're saying is facts and law?
Mm.
You know, even about Sodom and Gomorrah. If you read your Bible, the Bible is not, Sodom and Gomorrah is not about homosexuality
It's not.
at all. At all, not even a little bit. Because Sodom in it, you want to put two and two together, you're dumb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with a pastor just yesterday talking about how Muslims serve a different God. Punk, it's the same thing.
Well, listen. So I wouldn't go as far as, for me, I wouldn't go as far as say I hate the church, because I have learned that I don't want to become the thing that has hurt me, right? And so for me, and I also realize that my relationship with God has nothing to do with the politics and the bureaucracy that happens within the church nowadays. Because
Kwame,
yeah, brother.
I don't hate God. I love
Oh,
God.
I know. I hear you.
I
hear
love
you.
God.
I hear you.
But see, when it comes to the politics of church, when it comes to the Democrat and Republican type crap, listen, at the end of the day, God gives us one mission, right? He gives us one mission as Christians, and that's to lead people to him, right? Now, ooh, I was about to cuss. Forget your personal beliefs and just do what the word says. So if this woman talking about, if you go to a Beyonce concert, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
So God sit there and said to you that if I go to this concert, I'm gonna go to hell.
Right.
Well,
and what's strange to me about that, and what's so dangerous to me about that, is that we're not talking about a situation where we're going to be, we're talking about, like, hell is not a joke. I know some people say, oh, go to hell, or we're on a ride that, it's going straight to hell or whatever. That's not a joke. If people actually read the Bible and really understand what hell is, it's not a joke. That's not something that you want to be. So for you as a spiritual leader, and that's my main problem, is you as a spiritual leader, you're supposed to know better. And
right.
You sat there and you attacked Beyonce. And not just attacked this other black woman, but you attacked the fans of Beyonce, the same people that are in your church, the same people that you are supposed to be leading to a better life, to a better destination. And so you are telling them, and you are all of a sudden the end all be all judge, jury, and executioner of all spirituality, and you're telling people you're going to hell. That's sad.
Did you see my latest TikTok on her? Because I asked her a question. I said, so is it just this concert? Because according to this, and I brought out the receipts, you were at the last Beyonce tour.
That part.
Stop it!
Say that.
Pump the brakes. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you see my latest TikTok. I brought my latest TikTok. I talk about it. And I'm like, so is it just this tour? Or is it just, or did you just see the lights?
See, let me tell you something about the Beehive. This is what I love about Beehive so much, okay? Now, some of y'all get a little crazy, okay? You get a little zealous, but I think this is a perfect opportunity for how strong the Beehive is. And let me explain why. Because you mess with Beyonce, you're going to get your receipts pulled up. So make sure before you cast a stone, that your own house is strong and foundationed, okay? Because it was okay for us to go to the last Beyonce concerts, but this particular one, the one that she dedicated to the Black LGBTQIA plus community, that's a problem. I get it, girl. I get it.
I think these pastors, no, I just think these pastors want you all to pay your tithes and your offerings before you give Beyonce your money.
Well, I don't even think it's that. You know what I think it is? I think it's some stupid person looking for clout, looking for fame, to build up her own lightings in her purse. You feel me?
Because they're talking about her already. You're so right, Jason.
Right now, you're famous because you sit there and try to drag one of the
famous.
most powerful people in the world.
I wouldn't say
you know what I'm saying? You're famous. What?
I wouldn't say famous. I think people use famous too loosely.
Hold up. The fact that I know her name is crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think that personally, like, I completely agree with the fact that you think that, that when you saying that she's using this for clout. I definitely think this is clickbait. Absolutely, hands down, this is clickbait. And the same thing. What was that bishop, that Kojic bishop that was talking about Beyonce when she first?
Bishop
Wooten and his ass, that was clout. That was a clickbait because you came out of. You came out of left field, girl. You came out of left field to talk about her. I didn't even know where you were coming from, girl. You came out of nowhere.
All these church people on TikTok, all of a sudden, you're listening to this woman, and she's talking about using the Bible as a tampon. I said, Beyonce didn't write that poem. That was just something the girl who wrote the poem wrote that. But
see, and again, the reason I take this so personally, I am a father of an openly gay son.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to sit there and drag this woman because she's supporting gay and lesbian people, I think you're dumb. I think you're an idiot.
I'm sorry. I'm for y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to take a moment. That was a moment because I know Jason personally, and so that was growth. I love that. Shout out to my nephew Jackson. We love you. But that was a moment. Thank you for that. That means a lot to hear that. I'm sorry. That was a moment. Anyway, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I love to see a father support the son. Shout out to you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. No, I ain't gonna say it was an easy transition, but it was definitely one. And I used to talk to Kwame about it. So, with that being said, I have a lot of friends that are gay, and I have a lot of family members. My brother being a gay, openly gay man. Listen.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
When you come for people like that in the shut up.
Sorry.
When you come for people like that then you use the Bible as a crutch to stand on, like that validates I'm about to cuss again. That validates your ignorance.
Yeah.
Or you try to use the Bible to validate your ignorance. That's that's how I meant to say it. I take offense to that because if God is built on love,
yes,
what you're saying is a complete contradiction on what God is all about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So let every man buff for his own faults. Take that shit. Take it patiently. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss.
It's fine.
But I have offense to that. And then you stay on this pulpit, and because you say, "Thus said the Lord."
Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's very frustrating to when people, blasphemy. To me, that's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy.
When you sit there and look at that, you preaching today, Jason. You preaching today.
Everybody follow me on Instagram, JBets.
Come on, Bishop Bex. Yes. No, but I definitely agree with you on that, Jason. I feel like it's really concerning. As someone who is a Christian, myself, like I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus and I believe that he died for our sins. And so it's frustrating for me to hear other people, my brothers and sisters in the Lord, disrespect our Father. That's how I view it. Because when you attack our brethren, when you attack our brothers and sisters, especially those who don't believe in the Lord, you're not a good representation of who we are. And they're not a good representation of what there's so many amazing Christians that I know that are literally trying to do their best to embody what the Bible tells us to live on a day-to-day basis. And it's really frustrating. Do we fall short? Absolutely. And I hope that this is an opportunity for Tiffany to sit there and actually think about what she said and think about because this is going to affect her. At the end of the day, whether she's going to get attention or not, yes, she's going to get attention on this, especially just by just saying anything negative about Beyonce because of the Beehive. But she's going to get attention for this, and I hope that this gives her an opportunity to really think about how her words are interacting and how her words affect people, because this is keeping people away from the church. This is keeping people away from God. And that's really frustrating for me, because it's like, I want people to know the love of God. I have had a peace since accepting Jesus that nothing could take away. I don't care what I have gone through. I have gone through a lot. Okay, everybody on this panel has gone through a lot, and it has been nothing but God and my love for God and God's love for me that I have been able to go through and navigate through all of those things. And so for me, you're not being a good representation of Jesus, of God, and of what he can do by spewing all of that hatred and vitriol. It's really sad.
I think it's even sadder that she even has a platform.
Well,
you know,
we do that. We do that. We do that.
But see, like your pastor, Kwame, I love your pastor. He calls me sometimes.
Shout out to Bishop W. Todd Irvin.
Yeah, he'll call me sometimes like, "Hey, Jason, I'm just checking on you, man." I don't play at his church. I don't go to his church. You know, he's just a guy that I admire. You know, why can't people like him get those platforms?
Oh, I think he does. But at the end of the day, he's not looking for. God is going to elevate people at the end of the day for what they do, not right. For what they say. And a lot of these people, I don't think people like my bishop, I don't think people like people who are really actually giving the word and really like allowing God to work through them are looking for any type of clout. They're just doing it because they love God. You know what I'm saying? I love Bishop W. Todd Irvin. I love Pastor Kurt D. Thomas of Renewed Church LA. These are people who actually give a crap about and have a love for the people. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm not going to stress about who's going to everybody's chapter 39s are going to be it's going to be looking very different from people's chapter 10. So people will get to where they need to get to when they need to get to it, and God's going to navigate them through. But at the end of the day, in the meantime, you don't need to be spewing hate. Like, that's just how I feel. We need to nip that in the bud.
Well, in the world we live in, unfortunately, that's why reality TV is so popular. In the world we live in, people love controversy. People love. I mean, there's this thing going on Instagram now of people killing people, and immediately they're getting millions of followers. Yeah, because people like to see negativity. They like to see evil, maliciousness. You know what I'm saying? This woman. The way she comes against Beyonce and the gay community, I can't help but to, I ain't gonna say hate her. I want to drag her. I want to literally get on my social media platform and drag her through the mud.
Well, I don't even think that's going to be helpful, because I don't think it's going to matter.
Well, that's because I'm an evil, vindictive person.
You're not evil.
I have no shit.
But she, and then I saw her books. She writes on. She has some series called Millionaire Mistress.
Stop it. She has a book.
She has books. Yeah, it's called Millionaire Mistress. Yeah.
So the Walby Connection shout out to you
is getting promotion.
Right. There you go. That's it.
I didn't know she had any books.
Yeah,
she just educated me on that.
Yeah, she does. It's something Millionaire Mistress. I'm like, okay.
So Walby Connection, shout out to you, Walby.
So she's a hoe?
Okay.
Now that's she promoting.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, she's promoting. I don't know if she is, but she's
so Walt B Connection says, to be honest, Tiffany is known worldwide in church, though she is also very well off money wise. She is also on some bullshit. I mean,
wait, I can cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss.
I mean, it's so exciting. Thank you.
I mean, try not to. Our editors have to edit this for a Bullet and Flight Radio, so. Shout out to our listeners over at Bullet Flight Radio. But speaking of that, let's take a quick commercial break, Kyrie, because we do have to pay some bills, and then we'll come back to this conversation, and we'll also get into our Black History convo.
Yeah, because I got something else to say about this.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all. Black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help our algorithm. We are here with Jason Betts, founder of J Betts Productions, the LA producer extraordinaire. Yes, brother. Thank you so much for joining us. And you guys, listen, before we continue this conversation, because we have a lot to talk about, it can get real heated with this church talk. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. We do want to shout out. No, it's all good. Don't worry about that. We want to shout out our Black History Month honoree today. And today we want to give a shout out to Gladys Bentley. Gladys Bentley was a gender-bending performer during the Harlem Renaissance. Donning a top hat and tuxedo, Bentley would sing the blues in Harlem establishments like the Clam House and the Ubangi Club. According to a belated obituary published in 2019, the New York Times said Bentley, who died in 1960 at the age of 52, was Harlem's most famous lesbian in the 1930s and among the best-known Black entertainers in the United States. We give honor to you, Gladys Bentley, and thank you for all that you have done to this history and allowing us to, and other Black LGBTQIA plus to pave the way for them. So shout out to her.
Yes.
Shout out to Gladys Bentley. Look at that. All right. Cute pictures. All right, y'all. Let's continue talking about this because I really have an issue with this whole situation. Go ahead, Kyrie. You were talking about
you were talking about the gay thing. I just want to tell some of these pastors that you can't. Well, I don't gonna say what you can't do, but what you should not do. You should not get up in these pulpits and talk about homosexuality. Because like I said in one of my TikToks, so with y'all, it's cool to have homosexual sex, but it's not cool to be a homosexual. Gotcha.
Wow. I didn't think of it like that.
Well, you talked clearly about Bishop.
Some of y'all run around here with other pastors doing what you do.
Okay,
you run around here turning out your adjutants.
Hey, Doc. I'll stop because I don't mind name dropping. I'll name.
No, we do not do that here on Pyro Power Hour. We're not that type.
I'm
of
not
show.
going to.
We're not going to do that.
We ain't got Tasha K money, so
I'll be quiet.
Y'all do what you do. But see that, and that's what I'm saying. So what really is the sin? Is the homosexual sex or is being homosexual?
You know, I think you know what's frustrating for me. Is and you hit it right on the head, Kyrie. Sean goes, okay, right. I mean, no comment on that. But you know, I just feel like there is a referendum that is happening with churches nowadays, and you're seeing it. And I've talked about it. I've seen it over the past couple of years since the pandemic. The pandemic was a phenomenal excuse for people to stop going to church. And then now we're seeing those who are coming back. You are seeing what churches are growing and what churches are not. And if people are not coming back to your church, it's for a reason. And you need to really think about that. You need to think about why people are getting to a point where they don't want to go and sit there and have a conversation or be told that they're going to hell every single Sunday. It's not something that is fun to hear. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay. Do I think that people, you know, have to work towards, you know, being better versions of themselves? Absolutely. I think that that's something that the Bible helps with. I think that that's something that a relationship with God helps with. That, you know, you can't walk around being an a-hole all the time. Absolutely. Totally understand. You can't go around stabbing people. You can't go around stealing people's stuff. You can't go around sleeping with half the choir and then telling everybody that homosexuality is wrong. So, yes, I understand that there are certain things that the church is a hospital, but I'm not going to sit here and listen to a doctor who is telling me not to eat McDonald's, but they are every 5 seconds eating biscuits and gravy and nuggets and Coca-Colas and Frosties when the machine's working over at Mickey D's. I cannot take the hypocrisy at this point.
It's like the fat person telling you how to lose weight. Can't happen. I get it. But I'm going to say this. And after this, I'm going to hush because I'm really passionate about this. One thing I do love is God. Mm-hmm. God gave me a gift, and I cherish and I honor what He's given to me. He's given me beautiful children. He's given me a beautiful wife. Mm-hmm. He's given me a lot. So I would never take away from God. My problem is his representatives. Not all of them, just some of them. You know, this is 2023. And in 2023, the things that y'all did in 1924 or 1923 are not the same.
Yeah.
This is a different time. And with that being said, you know, live by every word of the Bible. The Bible says a soft answer turns away wrath. You bring people in by being nice to them, opposed to judging and forcing your thoughts into them. You know what I'm saying? I was watching something on TV, and it was this girl. It was on, what's that show? BMF? No, it was on Power, I think, or something like that. And this girl mother came back into her life, and her mother was actually played by the chick from Destiny's Child, the one that got kicked out.
Latoya Luckett.
Latoya Luckett. And so what she did, she's new renowned Christian. So what they did, church did, they gathered around this little lesbian girl, and literally strangers trying to beat the gay away.
My God.
I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. If they are so wrong, then why just use gays to play your music and direct your choirs? You know what I'm saying? Be one way all the way. Keep that same.
He said Raising Cain.
Raising Canaan is what you're talking about. St.
Raising
Cane's and
Cain,
Cupcakes. Yeah.
thank you. Keep that same. I have a friend, I'm not going to say his name, who got fired because he was openly gay in the church. What's wrong with that?
It happens. It happens all the time. They don't want you. They don't mind if you are working for them. If they don't mind if you're making their service better. They just don't want you to be out loud about it.
They don't want you to hear the voice.
Right.
Just like B Slade, everybody knew he was, but then the moment he said it, then that's when it became a problem.
That's when it became a problem.
But see, I have a problem with that too, because I work with B Slade as well. B Slade is a personal friend of mine, and even though he was telling his truth when the Walls Boy did it, all of a sudden y'all giving hugs. Nah, be the same way. Keep that same damn energy you kept.
Well, no, I
think there's a difference, and this is the difference. The difference was B Slade came out and said, "I am what I am." When the Walls Boy said it, what he said was, "I have a problem with promiscuity." He never named it. That was the difference.
No, that's not true neither, because of the video that came out. He got outed.
For the video, yeah, but he never said he's gay. He just said he has a problem with sex. He likes sex because the way he made it sound was he was sex people, not just dudes.
Listen. I know.
Okay, Daryl.
I know female pastors right now. If I asked them to, they would sit there and suck me and eat my wife at the same time.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that same motherfucking energy. Excuse my language. That was a little bit much. I have a problem with these pastors abusing their positions. I have a problem with that. And
at the end of the day, like I said, we're seeing a change, and I want to continue to uplift those who are actually caring for the people, and really, focus on those who have a passion for the people. Because at the end of the day, we keep giving light, we keep giving energy, we keep giving attention to these people who are spewing out hatred, who are spewing out vitriol towards LGBTQ community, towards everybody else when they got problems in their own house. Okay. The fire's in the walls, girl. The fire's in the walls. And the call is coming from inside the house. The problem is you. It's not everybody else. Okay? Because everybody else is fine. We enjoyed our Beyonce music and our Beyonce concerts and all that stuff or whatever. The problem is you. It has nothing to do with what's going on with Beyonce, because she making her millions, girl. She just got $24 million just for doing an hour show. She ain't thinking about you, Tiffany.
So, a question for you. So, the problem is, it ain't the fact that she's doing a concert, it's the fact that she's a supporter of the LGBTQ community.
Well, she dedicated the Renaissance album to the Black LGBTQIA community. She made the album for us.
And that's wrong?
I mean, okay. I don't find it wrong. She has a problem with it. And
the gay community is one of Beyonce's biggest supporters.
Yeah.
And I think, and you keep it a buck.
The black gay community specifically.
Exactly, yeah. So, you know what? I'm done talking about it because she's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna get on her Instagram and drag her for real.
Well, let's move on. Kyrie, you good? Oh, see, I'm just gonna move on. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining. We appreciate you. I don't know what's going on with Kyrie. I don't know what's going on. Devil's trying to attack our show today, but you know what? We're gonna continue talking. All right. Thank you guys so much. We got Mona coming in this week on Wednesday. Definitely check it out. Ramona Atkins, aka Mona, off of TikTok, is going to be joining us this Wednesday. And we have on Friday, we have Sean Kingsey himself is going to be joining us. Yes, and look at my beautiful bestie. That's my bestie right there, y'all. And Jason, before we go, tell us about where people can find you. What projects you got coming up before we head out.
All right. Well, you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at JBetts, BETTS, JBetts Music. Right now, we get ready for our movie premiere, a movie that I happen to score and produce music for. It's coming, I want to say March 29th. Okay. Locations to be determined. It's for a movie that we done called Bora. It's going to be airing on Peacock. And Netflix, I think. I could be wrong. I think it's Peacock. What did they say about me? JBetts. See, I just hit follow on Instagram. Okay, I will follow you back too. Also, I'm the vice president of marketing and production for a company called the Vira Network. What I do, I produce concerts for that network, live stream concerts. I just did my first one with the company couple of months ago in Trinidad. Amazing show. Actually, we're going to do a gay pride event. The headliner I can't say the headliner's name because we haven't signed the contract yet. But it's going to be a lot of amazing artists that's going to be on the ticket. Terrell Carter, Willow Smith. The headliner is going to be a great headliner. Got James Wright, who's helping us as far as hosting the show. It's going to be an amazing show. That's going to happen June 28th. I think that's the date we have on the books. So right now, everything is working out. I'm still doing TV, still doing commercials, still working with Ray J's big head self. I'm still working with Genuine. Actually, I got a show with Genuine the 24th and 25th in Washington State. If anybody wants to come out to that, it's going to be amazing. I think that the first show is sold out, actually. Drew Hill's on that show as well, so I think that show is sold out. But we got a lot going on. Me and my wife is starting her own company, too.
Yes,
Okay, talk about it?
No. That's on the wraps.
Okay, well, you should have said something.
Well, I didn't know you were going to blab that out.
I'm proud of my wife.
I am very proud of her too, but she is a client of Pyro Media Productions, and we got to keep that under wraps.
I'm sorry, Megamind. I won't bring it up no more.
But we are definitely keep a lookout for that for a shout out from my bestie because she does have a company coming out, so I'm excited for her.
The Gay Pride concert, is it going to be streamed or is that just at some city?
It's going to actually we're locking down the venue as well. We're going to set it up so you can come to the concert, and it's also going to be streamed. But to get streamed, you have to download the Vira Network on your iPhones or so there's an app, Vira, VYRE. You can download it from your iPhone or from your Android phone.
All right.
And we're going to stream that concert, but we're also going to allow people to come to the concert. Right now, we are negotiating something right now with LA Live. So I can't really talk on it because I don't have contracts signed yet.
Yes.
Right now, yeah. So right now,
I get it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to talk around it. But no, we are. It's going to be a concert, just like the Versus was, like what we did for Ray J. We had a full audience of about 25 to 3,500 people there. So it's going to be a concert that you could come to. We're going to have vendors and all the other stuff. But on the back end, it's also going to be streamed, and it's going to be able for you to watch over and over again on the network as well.
Right on. Well, if you guys want to follow Jason Betts and also J Betts Productions, you guys can go over and follow him. What's the Instagram again? Let them know.
J Betts Music is my Instagram and my TikTok.
Yes.
My Facebook is kind of full, so I can't add anybody on Facebook. I don't use Snap at all. But you can follow me on those platforms. And I'm excited to meet new followers. I do follow back. And just, if you want to do business, also hit my DMs. Yeah, that's it.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much, Jason, for dropping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I know you're a busy man, so I appreciate you taking some time out to chop it up with us and talk some mess.
Oh, I'm definitely a busy man. I'm so busy, I'm only dressed from the waist up.
Okay, we didn't need to hear that. Thanks for sharing, okay? Yeah.
I'm playing.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. And also, just if you guys are just tuning in, don't forget to head over to Bullet and Flight Radio. I was just interviewed by Just Dominic on Bullet and Flight Talk, so I'm super excited to hear that over there. So right after this, go head over to bulletandflightradio.com and check out that interview. If you missed it or don't have time to watch or listen to it right now live, you can go ahead and listen to the podcast, which is on bulletandflightradio.com as well. So looking forward to hearing that. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Kyrie and I love you. We will see you on Wednesday with Mona. Jason, we love you. Thank you so much. And you already got some follows. I see in the comments, some people said that they followed you. So looking forward to seeing what's on the rides with the Jason Betts Empire. Okay? All right, you guys. And don't be a stranger, Jason. You got to come back. We love you.
Yeah,
you really killed it.
I would love to come back. We can't talk about church though. Church politics, they bring something out.
I might have to talk about church politics with you because I really enjoyed that. You the vitriol, the energy that you got. It was nice.
Bring on my show to talk about music.
We talk about music all day.
Yes.
I have a piano right now set up where I can play. We can just talk about music and I'll serenade the whole thing.
I know that's right. So we'll get you hooked up to get over to Candid Conversation, which is happening this week as well. So definitely go over to PyroMediaNetwork.com to check out all of the lineups that's happening tonight. Tonight, especially, it's going to be the Walt B Connection, so definitely check them out. And also, just as a friendly reminder, next Monday we will not be airing because it is President's Day and we're going to be off. So we will not have any shows airing on...
I don't celebrate no president.
Yeah, but Pyro Media Enterprises is not celebrates, but we're closed on federal holidays. I do got to give the team a break. I'm not a dictator.
Oh yeah,
Kyrie.
Hey, before we get off of here, I have to say, I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife of 17 years.
Yes,
we've been married 17 years this year. I love you, sweetie, even though you're right there. I love you.
Come on,
I just want to tell you, yeah, dude, I love her, man. We've been through some storms. I want to give a shout out to my 3 beautiful kids. My son Jason, he's in Atlanta working with Cameo. To my daughter Taylina, who's I think on the front porch. To my son Jackson, who's at school. I love you all, and that's all I have to say.
All right, you guys. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next. Create a great week, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys. Bye.